Hi everyone, I'm Jessica from the blog Jeans in a Teacup, and I'm so excited to share some of Sezane's latest fall pieces from their fall collection and their pre-fall collection. Sezane does fall the best in my opinion, so now is definitely the time to pick something up. So let's get into it. So first I'll give a little shout out to this Ron shirt that I picked up a little while ago. It was in their summer collection and their pre-fall collection because it is a knit, kind of like a crochet knit. So you can layer this over t-shirts or wear by itself. You can wear it as a cardigan. It has buttons all the way down the front. This does run small in my opinion. I'm wearing the size small, which is my usual size. So I think you can size up, especially if you want to layer things under this. It's a really cute top. I love the black and white. Yeah, so that's the Ron top. So first up we have the Martin crop trousers in this gorgeous gingham, brown gingham ecru print. So after I recorded this whole video, I realized that I should probably get these in a size larger. So I originally bought them in size 6, which is my usual size. I'm usually like a 4 or 6, and I've been going with size 6 for my bottoms and like dresses and stuff. But I decided I needed to size up to an 8 for these. So I've never been a size 8 in Sezane before, so I was kind of surprised, but I am carrying a little bit more weight in my belly. So I might be between a size 6 and an 8 now, since I've gained a little bit more weight. But these, the size 6 fit, I could squeeze into them, but they were really tight. So I just wanted more room. I wanted them to be more comfortable around my waist. So I went with the size 8. So I would say for these, if you are in between sizes, definitely take your larger size. You might even just want to size up in general, because I think these run a little bit small. In the videos that you see of me wearing this, I'll be wearing the size 8. Some of the details that I like on these trousers are the little back pockets. They're really tiny, and then it has the side pockets. I haven't opened them yet. And then it has a concealed zipper in the front with this button outside, and then also a button inside. This is a cotton linen blend, mostly cotton, a little bit of linen, and then they say there's a little bit of elastane, 1%. However, they don't feel stretchy at all. And this, even though it's a cotton linen material, it actually is pretty sturdy. So I would definitely feel comfortable wearing these into fall as well. So these trousers are unlined, which is fine, especially for late summer, early fall. And the material doesn't bother me against my leg. However, I have tried their wool pants, unlined wool pants, and those were pretty itchy. So I just keep that in mind. If I were going for a wool style in pants, I would make sure they have a lining if you are sensitive to wool. They also have the Martin trousers, which are not cropped. However, they don't come in this gingham print, but they come in other prints and fabrics, so you might want to check those out. This also comes in a black and ecru print, which is really cool as well. I'm planning on wearing the honey shirt with my Martin crop trousers. This is just a beautiful blouse, button-down shirt, whatever you want to call it. It's made from 100% organic cotton, so it's really soft, really lightweight. You could definitely wear this late summer into early fall, and then when the weather gets cooler, you can throw on a vest over top of this like they do in the pictures on Sezane's site. But this blouse just has a lot of gorgeous details. It has the embroidery on the front, lace embroidery, which is kind of an open style, so it is kind of see-through. There's no backing on it. And then it has lace details around the collar, all the way down the front. It has the embroidery detail on the shoulder, mother of pearl buttons all the way down the front, which are concealed behind the lace. It's just really gorgeous. The sleeves are kind of puffed, and then at the end it's more fitted with this beautiful like scalloped detail and 2 buttons here. The color is ecru, so it's an off-white shade, which I really like. It just makes the blouse feel even softer instead of it being a stark white, which feels more crisp to me. I really like the off-white shade. So I'm wearing the size 4 in the honey shirt, and sometimes I'm between sizes, like a 4 and a 6. It depends on the shirt, but I decided to go with size 4 for this, and I think it fits perfectly. I don't want this blouse to be like oversized because it's like more feminine, and I prefer to tuck it in, and I don't want too much fabric around here, so that's why I went with a size 4. And yeah, just a gorgeous blouse to wear with pants, skirts, jeans, really anything. It'll just make your outfit stand out a little bit more instead of wearing just a plain white button down. So that's the honey shirt. I couldn't resist picking up the Paula Babies in another color, in this caramel color. I think it's a beautiful, nice, warm color shoe for all my fall outfits. I have these in the black, and I love those for like holiday shoes. So this seems to me a little bit more casual in this brown color, but there are a ton of colors in the Paula Babies to choose from. It's hard to stop at just one color. I kind of want them all. But anyway, I will be wearing these with the honey blouse and my Martin crop trousers. It's just a really cute look. So the Paula Babies are a really comfortable shoe as well. I love the heel height. It's not too high. There's a tiny bit of cushion in the Paula Babies, not a whole lot, but I think the rounded toe helps them feel a little bit more comfortable. I love that it has all these buckles because I have a thin and narrow foot, so I do really need to adjust these. And it has the back strap adjustable as well. So I picked the Paula Babies up in size 9. I'm either an 8.5 or 9, depending on the shoe. I've been taking size 9 in Sezane shoes recently. For these, I would definitely take your larger size. The size 9, kind of feels like an 8.5 to me, so I think they definitely run small. Like I said, I have a thin and narrow foot, and these fit just right. So if you have a wider foot, you definitely need to size up or maybe think about a different type of shoe, because I think they do run a little bit narrow as well. But love the Paula Babies, love them in all the colors. So here we have the Bilma shirt. This style was released earlier. I forget if it was earlier this year or last year, but I didn't get it when it first dropped because I wasn't sure about the sleeve style. You can see it's just a very thick, a very wide sleeve style, and I usually push up my shirt sleeves so I don't get messy when I'm like dealing with the kids or like washing dishes and things. So I was worried that these would kind of just get in the way, but they brought it back for fall in some different colors, like this brown shade, caramel shade, and I couldn't resist trying it out. What I love about this style is that it's a button-down shirt, and sometimes button-down shirts can feel a little stiff and fussy, but the sleeve style and the oversized cut of this shirt just give it a really relaxed, almost sexy vibe. It kind of reminds me of like when men are wearing like a suit shirt, a white suit shirt, and they're done for the night and they unbutton their cufflinks, and it kind of just, the shirt kind of just hangs loose. That's the vibe I get from this. I don't know why, but yeah, I loved the color and I do love the style. It's really interesting. The Bilma shirt is made from 100% cotton poplin, so it is that like a little bit stiffer shirt material, not like this, the honey shirt organic cotton, which is like really soft and lightweight. This is still soft, but it just has a little bit more structure to it. I took the size 4 in the Bilma shirt. I think it says if you're between sizes to size down, so sometimes I'll take a 4 or a 6 in their shirts depending on the style. Like for their tomboy shirts, I prefer to size up to a size 6. Since this is already, I knew it was going to be oversized, I decided that I could go with the size 4, and I think it's perfect. It's oversized, but like not too crazy, so I would suggest taking your smaller size if you're in between sizes. Here we have the Samuel jumper in vanilla. So I actually picked this up earlier this year, I forget when, but this is a very popular sweater, it seems. They keep selling out And this one I think still might be in stock, but some of the colors that they released for fall are already sold out. So if you see it in your size, definitely jump on it. They have it styled on the Sezane's website as like by itself without an undershirt, which I think could work if you're not sensitive to wool. So this is baby alpaca, merino wool, and polyamide, but it's just a little too itchy for me to wear without anything underneath. But wearing it with like a t-shirt also looks really cute, transitioning into fall when it's not super hot. But I also love it layered over my button-down shirts, which is how I'm going to style it now. I picked it up in size small, which is my usual size. At first I thought it was a little too big, especially if I was going to wear it on my own, but I think that's the style it's supposed to fit, you know, looser. I guess in my head I was thinking of like the vests I wore back in the day that were like fitted, but no, this is supposed to be more loose and casual. It's maybe a little wrinkled because I just thrown it in a pile, so sorry about that. And you definitely want it to fit a little bit bigger if you're going to be layering it over shirts, especially these oversized shirts, because the arm drop here is a little lower, so it's definitely good for wearing over your oversized shirts. Here we have the Sadie dress, and I was attracted to this dress because of the blue check pattern on this. I liked it because it's a little different from what you usually see, like the black and white check pattern. So I really like the softer look of the blue check pattern. I also liked how they were styling it on Sezane's website. Sometimes they had a sweater underneath or a turtleneck sweater. They were pairing it with knee-high boots and also like loafers with socks. So I thought there were just a lot of cute styling options for this. It also just looked really comfortable. So yeah, I wasn't disappointed. It definitely is really comfortable. It's in like a flannel material. I can imagine like sitting around the campfire with this dress on. It's just like very casual, but still really cute. I decided to go with size 6 in this dress. I'm always worried about Sezane's shorter dress styles being too short on me. Like I said, I'm 5'8", so with longer legs, so sometimes shorter dresses just feel a little too short. I definitely don't want it to be any shorter. It could be a little longer for my taste, but wearing it with a pair of knee-high boots or over-the-knee boots really makes it look a little less short because there's less leg showing. So I'll probably style it that way. The downside to this dress is when I'm wearing it and let's say I want to reach for something on a high shelf or just like lift my arms up, it does bring the dress up really short, like to the point where you're seeing, I don't know, like everything. So the sleeves are a bit tighter on my wrists. So it wasn't able to move down my arm when I lifted it up, which means more of the dress was coming up. So I unbuttoned the shirt sleeve and I rolled it up, hoping that it would be looser and would move up and down my arm a little bit better, so when I reached it wouldn't go up as high. I still have the problem, although it's not as bad. I feel like I can maybe lift like one arm up to grab something, but 2 arms is still really showing everything. So keep that in mind. This might be better for if you're on the shorter side. I might be wearing it more at home and not going out because I'd be afraid of you know, lifting my arms and everybody getting a show. But for like relaxing at home, watching a football game, I just feel like this is the perfect dress. I mentioned wearing the Sadie dress with a pair of knee-high or over-the-knee boots, and I got these from Sezane last year, but they are still available now. They're the Anna L boots, and they are over the knee. Sometimes I had trouble finding boots that would go up high enough because, like I said, my legs are a little bit longer, but this definitely does go over my knee. So wearing with the Sadie dress is perfect because it covers up more of my exposed legs. This does have a little higher heel than I'm used to. I really don't wear this height out often. I prefer lower, but these boots are just so cute, like casual but sexy at the same time. and they just go with a lot of outfits. So I'm dealing with the higher heel. I wear the size 9 in the Anna L boots, and I would say if you're in between sizes, definitely take your larger size. I'm either an 8.5 or 9, and I went with the 9 in these. I think the more almond shaped toe makes them feel a little bit smaller. I definitely wouldn't have been able to size down to an 8.5. So if you have a wider foot, definitely size up, especially if you want to wear these with like socks. The way you get them on is there's a zipper right here, and then you just slip them on. So they're not the easiest to get on, or especially off. I do have a little trouble getting them off because they're so long. It's hard to slip out of them. You can see that the front of the boot up here is a little bit higher than the back. That just helps your knee be able to bend a little bit better. So stylish, so cute, so sexy in a casual way. I love wearing these with dresses and my mini skirts, so definitely recommend this style. Now I'm wearing the Emile sweater, and I was really excited to see this sweater come back this fall. Last year I picked it up in 2 colors, a red color and a green color, and they were my favorite sweaters to wear last year. They're just so plush and comfy, cozy, with minimal itch. Wool sweaters usually are pretty itchy. Some of Sezane's sweaters are pretty itchy on me, but this is, I believe, an alpaca blend. Yeah, so it's baby alpaca, polyamide, and elastane, but it feels just like a really cozy wool sweater without being scratchy like wool. I like the round neckline and then the cable knit details on the sleeves and on the bottom of the sweater. So I also realized after I filmed everything that I needed to make a size note on the Emile jumper. This year I ordered it in size small, and last year I ordered an extra small and a size small in this sweater, and the size small was definitely more oversized. So I just went ahead and bought the size small this year, thinking it would be that same oversized fit, but I didn't notice that Sezane had made a note on the item description that they adjusted the fit of the Emile sweater and it's less oversized than it was last year. So I didn't notice that, and I just ordered the size small, thinking it would be the same as the size small that I ordered last year. So this is the size small that I got last year, and it was definitely an oversized fit. But this year it felt less oversized, and I was sort of confused at first, but then I realized that they made adjustments on the size, and now the size small for the Emile sweater this year is the same size as the extra small from last year. So they really did adjust the size. It's the exact same size as the extra small from last year, which it still is a loose fit. It's not fitted at all. I can definitely wear this comfortably, but if you want that oversized fit from last year, you're gonna have to size up. Here we have the Farrell jacket, not sure how you say it, Farrell. But this really grabbed my attention when I saw it in the lookbook. I think I'm a sucker for like the plaid check pattern, kind of similar to the Sadie dress. This just reminds me of fall, especially these colors, like a dark green and then a darker orange color. The whole jacket is quilted, and it has the green piping along the front here and on the pockets that are on each side. This is just a great layer to have for when it's cooling down, but it's not so cold that you need a big jacket. I took the size 4 because I think it said if you're between sizes you can take the smaller size because it is already oversized. So sometimes I'm a size 4 or 6 in their jackets as well. But since this was oversized, I took the size 4, and I think it definitely does fit perfectly. I can layer sweaters underneath it and it feels fine. My only complaint is that it's not reversible. It never said it was, but I thought it would have been cool to be able to wear the solid color or the plaid color. I thought that would have been really cool, but sadly not reversible. This definitely reminds me of fall. I feel like I'm going to go chop firewood in this jacket. You know, be really outdoorsy, even though I'm definitely not outdoorsy, but this just gives me that vibe. Really excited for more of their fall releases. This was just like part 1, so I'm sure there's going to be a part 2, maybe in a part 3. So I'll probably be back with more fall styles. But if you have any questions on these or other Sezane pieces, just let me know in the comments, or you can find me on Instagram at Jeans in a Teacup. That's where I share a lot of my Sezane outfits and a lot of my daily outfits in general. And you can also check all these Sezane outfits out on my blog, jeansinateacup.com. So I hope to see you over there. Bye.